Okay. First off, happy American Thanksgiving. Yes, it's worth an applause. We here in the PAC thought there was no better way to celebrate a homework-free 3-day weekend than with the performing arts. That's right. And I should make special mention, because it is Thanksgiving, we have some special guests sitting amongst you in the audience today, as we've invited them as a way of saying thanks to all they do for us here across the campus. Please help me welcome our IEs, members of our security team, and Tommy and his expert support service men are out there somewhere. So thank you very much for joining us today. And before we get started, I just want to remind you that, yes, we did face plenty of challenges this year, needless to say. But from those challenges stemmed some opportunity for us in the performing arts. First up is a team, our JV dance team, newly formed as a result of not having a traditional APAC dance season. We're able to focus some energy on forming a JV dance team. Here they are with Fall in Line, a piece choreographed by Sarah Fan, assisted by Phoebe Tsang. So, enjoy.
Listen closely, 'cause no one told me, but you deserve to know that in this world you are not beholden. You do not owe them your body and your soul. All the youth in the world will not save you from growing older, and all the truth in the world is too precious to be stolen from her. It's just the way it is, and maybe it's never gonna change. But I got a mind to show my strength, and I got a right to speak my mind, and I'm gonna pay for this. They're gonna burn me at the stake, but I gotta find
Let's hear it for JV Dance. Okay, next up, our next performance was a result of an email to Miss Peck I made when I said, I'm putting together a little assembly and I need some musical talent. And she immediately said, I've got just the team. So, without any further ado, I've got Jerry Wu and Sophia Song performing on The Wing of Song by Mendelssohn. Okay, thanks, Jerry and Sophia. Next up is a team. Although they did not have an APAC festival to attend, they still were determined to come together this season and create an original piece. What you're about to see is Isomorphism, choreographed by Christine Lee and Irina Yin and the APAC dance team.
Zihis persiste bagon aixionio jorebi. Semurhultas lyskelitsos. Sikagon hensindrorum omnius. En persis en kir persis. Hensindrorum omnius. En kir persis en morchot gleison.
Let's hear it for APAC Dance. Okay, our final performance. I saw this show at Fringe, and I loved it and said they need to come back to the stage for an encore performance. If you did not see 21 Chump Street at Fringe Festival, it was amazing. Here it is again, directed by Laura Lee, a mini musical by Lin-Manuel Miranda, 21 Chump Street.
The plan was called Operation D-, and one of the schools included in the plan was Park Vista Community High School, where a student named Justin LeBoy,
That's
an
me.
18-year-old honor roll student,
I get straight A's, man.
was in the second semester of his senior year. Justin could hardly believe his luck when a very pretty girl showed up.
Naomi.
Not one, but two of his classes.
Naomi.
He sat in front of him. He switched seats.
Naomi.
The last name she used was
Rodriguez.
Justin, what drew you to Naomi initially?
Man, she used to fall asleep in class. She was a light-skinned Puerto Rican Dominican, long hair, mature, and a body like whoa.
Like,
That's
whoa!
not the only reason I liked her though. She said she moved with the mother to Florida from New York, where dreams are made. So did I. So I said hi. She seemed mature and I talked more. And I was like, what the heck I gotta do to be with you?
What the heck I gotta do?
What the heck I gotta do to be with you?
What the heck I gotta do?
Who do I have to be for you to be with me?
You told her all of this in class?
Yeah, well, I texted her, you know, I was like, what the heck I gotta do to be with you?
LOL.
What the heck I gotta do to be with you?
ROFLOL.
Who do I have to be for you to be with me?
Smiley face?
Yes! Next thing you know, we're texting day and night. I trust her right away.
Like, whoa!
Hey, yo, I never met anyone like her, bro. Yo, she listens to all my problems. I let her copy all my homework. And then I lay it all on the line. And she was like,
No.
no. She didn't say no exactly. I don't know.
No.
No. Yeah, I was surprised. I'm a pretty great guy.
So.
So I decided I needed to step my game up.
Oh.
Oh, it's too late to be shy. And so I got up in front of the whole class one day and I serenaded her. I was like, what the heck I gotta do to be with you?
What the heck I gotta do?
What the heck I gotta do to be with you?
What the heck I gotta do?
Who do I have to be for you to go to prom with me?
You asked her to the prom?
Yeah, I danced and everything.
Naomi.
Naomi, I know there's a reason you were transferred here to me. Naomi, I know there's a reason this is like it's destiny. Naomi, you know me. Will you go to prom with me?
I'll think about it.
She'll think about
She'll
it.
think about it.
She'll think about it.
She said she'll think about it.
She'll think about it.
She'll think about it.
Think about it.
She'll think about it.
Think about it.
Yes!
I didn't say yes. I didn't say I'll think about it. Look, I can't tell you my real name. But yes, I can confirm that I did get asked to the prom.
The undercover cop who played Naomi was 25 years old, a new recruit with the Palm Beach Police Force.
My assignment to pose as a senior and find out who's buying, who's selling. Mostly pills and weed. You would not believe how easy it is to get pills and weed.
What's the hardest part?
The cafeteria. Imagine hundreds of teenagers yelling and running full speed, and the lack of deodorant. Let's just say I would drink at the end of the day. Seriously, these kids need to learn there are consequences in life. If I'm doing my job and I'm doing it right, I'm making life safer one school at a time.
So he asked you to the prom.
Right. I gave every excuse. I said it's too expensive, which is totally true, by the way. I told him, look, I'm just a transfer. I wouldn't feel comfortable with all your friends. And it's true, you make friends on the job. Then it ends, you meet kids who are sensitive, smart, and defenseless. Those are the ones you remember, the ones that you think about after you're gone. Seriously, these kids need to learn there are consequences in life. If I'm doing my job and I'm doing it right, I'm making life safer one school at a time.
Meanwhile,
What the heck I gotta do to be with you?
What the heck I gotta do?
Tell me who I gotta be
For you to be with me.
Do you smoke?
What?
You smoke weed?
No, I don't, but if that's what you need, I can find some for you. I can be your supply.
You would do that for me.
I can be your guy. Oh!
Seriously, these
Yes!
kids need to learn there are
Yo!
consequences in life.
I'll get
I'm
whatever
doing my
you
job,
need.
and I'm doing it right. I'm making life safer one school at a time.
Look, I'm not a drug dealer, so it's not like she asked me this day and I got it for her the very next day or anything. It took a while, you know? So I'm trying to get it and I can't get it.
okay, so what are you thinking as you're trying to get this pot to sell to her?
I'm thinking, what the heck am I doing? I never done this before. And so I'm really scared and skeptical about it too, all at the same point. So I asked my homeboy and he's like,
I don't know, man. Why are you asking me?
because I don't hang out with guys like that.
So, what did you end up doing?
I called a cousin who called a cousin who called a friend who called a couple dozen cousins because it doesn't end.
My cousin's Justin's looking for a little something for a certain someone, some girl he wants to be touching. Everybody's got a cousin who can hook him up with something. Everybody's got a cousin who can hook him up with something.
We were just discussing our cousin Justin. Wasn't Justin the cousin who just made the honor roll, got the colleges buzzing?
Are we close to our cousin Justin? Are we supposed to trust him?
Are we thugs to our cousin Justin? We don't sell drugs.
Everybody's got a cousin who can hook him up with something. Everybody's got a cousin who can hook him up with something.
Did you get it yet?
No, I'm about to get it.
Is your dealer a student?
I got you, girl, don't sweat it.
Let me know when you got it.
Soon as I can.
I'll find a way to repay you, Justin.
Oh, man.
Yo, what is up with this fussing? This isn't up for discussion. This is our cousin coming to us. He's our blood and we love him.
Oh, look at Justin, he blushing.
Our little Justin is crushing.
Sorry for rushing to judgment. Why should we get you these drugs?
Love.
What?
Only if you believe in love. Love. Only if you believe in love.
Get him the stuff.
I hand my cousin 25 ducats and sweating buckets. He hands me a sandwich bag with some little green nuggets. I got it for you.
XO, cool.
You want it now?
See you at school.
Everybody's got a cousin who can hook him up with something. Everybody's got a cousin who can hook him up with something. Everybody's got a cousin who can hook him up with something. Everybody's got a cousin who can hook him up with something. Everybody's got a cousin who can hook him up with something. Everybody's got a cousin who can hook him up with something. Everybody's got a cousin who can hook him up
Now, according to the police, Justin is a drug dealer. Maybe Justin didn't know where to get drugs, maybe he did. Here's what we do know. The next day, Justin brought a rolled up baggie of marijuana to school for Naomi.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm actually gonna do this. And so we was in class, and I sat down right next to her, and she was like,
Justin, do you have it?
yeah, I do. But then I was like, you know what, we're gonna wait for a few, because I don't want to just be like, oh, hey, and slide it in a hand or whatever. So we waited. And then she was like,
Justin, put it in my bag.
so I slid it right in there. And then she was like,
Here. Take the money. Justin, take the money.
I don't want your money. I got this just for you. Keep your money. There's nothing I won't do for you. I'll come through for you every time. Just in time.
Justin, listen, please just take the
Naomi,
money.
I know there's a reason you
You're
were
making
transferred
me
here
feel
to
guilty.
me.
Take the money.
Naomi, I know there's a reason this
You
is like
really
it's
did come
destiny.
through for me.
Naomi, you
There's
know
only one
me.
last
I'll
thing
be
you
here
need to
every
do for
time.
me.
Every
Take the money.
time,
Take
every
the money.
time.
Take the money.
I don't want your
The
money.
teacher's coming. Take this money,
I got
Justin.
this just for you. Keep your money.
We aren't done. Please take this
There's
money,
nothing
Justin.
I'll do for you. I'll come through for you.
Take
Every
the
time,
money.
every time.
Take
every
the money.
time. Just
Take this
in
money,
time.
Justin.
Justin would later find out that it's a felony in the state of Florida to sell marijuana. And the penalty was even greater for selling it on school grounds. Now,
Seriously, these kids need to learn there are consequences in life. I'm doing my job, I'm doing it right. I'm making life safer one school at a time.
in May, the police arrested 31 students from several schools. Justin was one of them.
Oh, freeze! You have the right to remain silent!
Everybody who sold drugs to undercover cops is busted. Everybody who sold drugs to undercover cops is busted. Everybody who sold drugs to undercover cops is busted. Everybody who sold drugs to undercover cops is busted.
He spent a week in jail wondering what would happen next.
It's your word against hers. The cops have every text.
The cops have every text. The cops have every text.
Don't
Don't worry, girl, I got the stuff, I got you.
He knew he'd lose in court. He'd have to take a plea.
3 years probation. I pled guilty to the felony.
What? A felony? A nickelback's a felony? What? Justin, say goodbye to college, they got you.
These kids need to wake up. I don't want to go too much into it, but drugs hit really close to home for me. Growing up, I saw the effects of ecstasy and cocaine and marijuana.
With family members.
Yes. I've seen what they can do to a family. That's all I want to say about it.
Do you wish someone like you had done this type of work?
Yes, and I hope someone like me keeps doing it. But still. There are kids you remember, the ones you think about after you're gone.
During his week in jail, Justin couldn't help but think of Naomi.
She was a light-skinned Puerto Rican Dominican, long hair, mature, and a body like, whoa. It's not the only reason I liked her though. Yo, if it had been a guy coming up to me, asking me for drugs, I would have said no. I would have said, no way, get out of my face. I don't hang out with people like that. It's because it was her.
Have you talked to her since all this has happened?
No. Love to though. Love to have that conversation.
What do you think you would say?
I would say, what the heck did you do? What the heck did you do? Naomi, what the heck did you do?
All right, everybody. Thanks again for coming. Thanks again, special guests, for all you do. Happy Thanksgiving. Turkey Bowl starts in 30 minutes. Stretch.